Shoulder internal rotation, pails and rails. One option we can do is side lying, so I will lie on the shoulder that I want to work on. So if I'm working on left shoulder internal rotation, I can lie on this side. I can place something underneath my head just so it's a bit more comfortable. And now I want to lay a bit on top of my scapula or my shoulder blade as if I'm pinning it to the ground. So I don't want to be directly on my side right now, but a little bit catty cornered to where I'm blocking that scapula. Now, with this arm, I'm not going to be directly at 90 degrees for now. I'm going to be a little bit lower. So I can just shimmy that arm down. And now you'll notice I can be in a nice C position like so. So I'm just taking my hips and kind of shoving them to the back wall so my arm has room to work. Now to find our stretch, what I want you to do is take this opposite hand and we're going to place it on top of this forearm. Now from here, I can start taking my arm deeper into internal rotation, and I might find a block soon, or I might begin to feel an increased stretch. Now where I'm looking to feel this, it's kind of on this lateral or back side of the shoulder, not anything in the front. If you do feel it in the front, we'll go from a different position, as this is not the best position for you temporarily. So once again, bring ourselves into the stretch. Right when I feel that stretch on the lateral part of my shoulder, this is where I'm gonna stop and this is where I'm gonna hang out. So once I am in this position and stretching for 2 minutes, I can begin my pails contraction. Pails in this position will be trying to rotate my arm back out this way as if my knuckles are trying to hit the ground. So from our stretch position, this hand is not going to let the arm move, and I will begin my pails contraction at about 10%. From here, I can ramp up to my safest, greatest effort, but because we are dealing with a position that a lot of people aren't used to being in, I would suggest we stop at about 60% effort the first few times we do this until we can build up some tolerance to this. So if I get to about 60 or 50% of my max effort, I will hold this pails contraction for 10 seconds. After I reach my 10-second mark, I will enter my rails contraction, where I will be not using this hand, but imagine pulling my fingers closer to the ground as if there's a magnet and it is attracting my fingers. Now you'll notice I don't want to use the rest of my body, or I don't want my shoulder to come up. That's why I'm pinned to the ground. And I will be rotating, squeezing all of this stuff, trying to get deeper. I will hold that maximum contraction for, once again, 10 seconds. Then I will relax. I might have increased some range of motion, and I will rinse and repeat. Ensure on the second time we do this, we might only go 40 to 50% max effort on our pails, as we are in a deeper range of motion. We just want to take some precaution and make sure we don't overwork anything and create a bit of insensitivity there. So give this a go and see if that helps your internal rotation of your shoulder.